It's weird. Are we actually shipping off to a continent or just like a questing area?
I think we're going. Well, we're doing the introductory quest of the expansion.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe we're doing
Cool Tiras and
Lordaeron.
Zandalar. I see them now.
Yeah. Wait, who?
If you check the map, the regions that we're going to are actually on the map.
Yeah.
Cool Tiras and Zandalar. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Anywho.
Yeah, the map has grown. There's just new. They discovered new islands that everyone just didn't notice. Woo!
Okay, so we're talking with Matthias Shaw.
Yeah. The Horde will pay for what they've done. Yeah. Oh, I gotta choose a thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Wasn't it Keith that was voicing him last time?
I mean,
maybe?
I can't read his dialogue.
Oh, really?
I think I'm past that.
Oh, I see.
I was never given a prompt to talk to him at all. I think you're on the vestige of the completed quest that we got last time. But I didn't do that.
Yeah, my
on
next
this
quest
character.
is complete the Battle of Lordaeron. So King Wynn has mustered our forces. We must launch a full-scale assault on Lordaeron. We'll drive the Horde from the keep and reclaim it for the Alliance. It's been far too long since our flag flew in Tirisfal. Ready to ship out? Captain Angelica here will see you to your transport.
Need help?
All right.
And here she is.
Oh, this is really awkward.
What's
I've
awkward?
got a demon blade in one hand and a sword in the
Just
other.
some random sword.
Yeah, because they don't come pre-dual wielded. That looks dumb.
I'm already transmogged.
Okay. I would do that, but we're going to be replacing gear constantly.
Yeah. Just making it clear that you do not boost a Death Knight and then they just suddenly have a lightsaber for some reason. It's not how that works. Are we all ready to sail?
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose we are.
All right, go.
Oh, nope.
Safe travels.
Oh,
Party
let's
leader
queue.
has to queue it.
Ah,
Yeah,
there we
so
go.
I guess this is like an event.
We're probably gonna fight the Horde. Probably PvP.
No, it's a scenario with 20 people in it.
I hope it's PvP.
Enter scenario.
I hope not.
Well, PvP is the premise of the expansion. I'm looking forward to a little bit of it. Just remember that a lot of them suck at. Just remember that a lot of them suck at it too.
Yeah.
I've seen PvPers.
I just remember the griefers that would follow me around.
Yeah, but battlegrounds are different.
I suppose we're just waiting
A
for
PvP
one
is
more.
it's just two big old groups of people just throwing shit at each other and stuff and trying to grab a flag or something, as opposed to like somebody actively trying to make your life worse when you're questing. Those are different.
Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, the Horde's cowardly attack on Teldrassil brought war upon us and made clear what is truly at stake. Their war chief's goal was not to capture a single city, but to destroy our way of life and snuff out hope for generations to come. To secure our future, the Banshee Queen must answer for her crimes. Her dark reign ends today. Together, we will drive her evil from this land and raise our banners above Lordaeron once more! Stand as one for the Alliance!
How do I get Greymane to notice me?
Biggest mount, clearly.
I'm not using a mount. I'm not using a mount.
And form ranks.
Okay, so we're all just.
I move the same
charged
speed
with-
without a mount, so why bother?
Right, because you're running wild.
Yeah, I get so much enjoyment out of just the not having to use a mount to move fast.
Smoke is so thick.
Uh-oh, we're blinded.
Goblins
Yay.
must stop. Focus on the shredder.
Didn't we fight one? Yeah, we fought one of these guys yesterday. The giant face is just so dumb.
How you know it's
It
serious?
Clearly.
Oh god, we're bouncing around a lot. All right.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to like get you in the feeling of like, this is sort of a raid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's what they did at the beginning of the last expansion too.
Yeah, I guess so.
The Alliance had like 20 people and the Horde had like 20 people, and we fought by like a lake of green stuff against.
that was
only
against
if you
the
boosted a character,
Legion.
I think. I never
think-
did those,
Oh,
actually.
you never did that? I
No,
thought that was
'cause
just everyone's introduction to the chapter or something.
Huh. You know, maybe I did do it. I don't remember it in the slightest.
Oh, okay. So we're just supposed to defeat defenders.
Kill all the things.
Most of them Tauren, by the
They're
looks of
bad
it.
and must die.
Huh. Yeah, there's... Are there any undead out here?
I don't know. That gnome just now looked almost undead.
Yeah.
I can infect these things with plagues, which is weird because they're siege machines.
Yeah, well, if you couldn't, it would be a problem.
Yeah.
Victory for the Alliance!
Yeah, there's Anduin's cool helmet. Looks like a lion.
Yeah, I wish he'd keep it on forever because his face definitely doesn't match.
But then how will he almost cry?
Over, Sylvanas! The walls of Lordaeron will soon come crashing down around you!
You have no idea what you're up against.
Oh, tank! Drive-by tank! That's great.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Drive-by
Azure War
tank.
Machine.
That was great. I'm gonna summon my undead army.
I like it how he was like, I've never seen anything
And
like
here
it.
they
It's
come.
like, I'm sorry, we have dwarven tanks, we have
Yeah,
a lot of tanks.
There we go.
it's a little
I
odd.
for-
Oh, maximum summons. I don't even know how many I have right now, but I think I have like 9.
I had to buy my
Really?
Cliff of the Stars
Yeah,
all
you,
over
used,
again.
you used to only have one summon back in the
I
day.
have so many dudes around me right now. Because you have a bunch of cooldowns that relate to summoning more guys. So I've just got like an
Okay,
army.
yeah. They have definitely changed whatever specialization you are, because it very
Unholy.
much was all just
Unholy right now.
yeah, unholy.
Yeah, the first talent point you get for both Hunter, Beastmaster, and Dark Knight Unholy give you a second pet by default. But I've got one that summons a whole horde of enemies, and I've got one where I burst the stacked debuff on my enemy right now into more enemies.
Yeah.
And then one that
That's
turns one of
always
them
been
into the
there.
Hulk.
There's something about the cutscene of him riding away while everybody is just kind of awkwardly standing there.
Yeah.
Let it rain down upon their armies.
Light.
Must be another way, War Chief.
This is no time for sentiment, High Overlord. War demands that we take a more direct approach.
She does not look like the same character.
Nope.
When there's something strange.
It's killing her own troops.
Destroy them!
So, what do we think? We fight Arthas at the end of this expansion pack?
Blood meters are charging up. That's creepy. So do we heal these guys? Oh yeah, bandage them.
Bodies. Must evacuate the wounded.
This is a trip.
Too dangerous, my king. We cannot afford to. The Alliance leaves no soldier behind. Not this time.
So we just have to defend him and tend to the wounded right now?
More or less, yeah. I think
Yep.
we're just fighting and helping. Because every time you heal them, they stay in the fight for us.
I'm just going for big numbers. Are you using like a bandage move or like a
Random allied
just
people have a
regular.
giant, obvious like blood drop over their head that you heal by right-clicking on them.
This is taking
so
off
I
a
see.
lot of our health.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. That's something to get out of. Ow.
and
pain.
it's spreading.
That was a bad time.
Man, that is a goofy giant meter.
Yeah. Talking about the blood things.
Yeah, just above their face.
Yeah, and the thing is, this blight keeps spreading, so we have to
Oh
constantly.
yeah, I'm dying.
around.
Oh yeah, it's a problem. Where's the dead person? I can't resurrect them. I don't know where they are.
Well, I'm dead.
You're dead? What's your name again? Wanderbot.
Run back.
Res.
I
There we
will
go.
run back. Oh, never mind. That was fast.
Here,
I have an
maybe
instant
bring you
res.
back.
I have an instant mid-combat res every 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's the every 10 minutes part that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's funny because you would think that this wouldn't affect someone that already is undead, like say
Like
Keith.
Death Knight. Or the undead race. Ow, this really hurts. Alright.
I needed
Damn,
my
that's very strong.
druid dash.
Yeah.
Oh, it resurrects you on the fly.
The Blight has broken our ranks!
Our assault has been for nothing.
What now?
Jaina.
Alliance! Forward! China! The wall!
We end this now.
How long does Jaina look like Elsa?
Forever. I mean, she's a
Her
frost
hair turned
mage.
I don't remember
white.
white
I don't-
braided hair.
That was a plot point at some point.
Sorely needed in this fight.
I stand with you, my king. The Horde will pay for its crimes. These walls won't hold for long. We should not linger here.
Sound advice. Sylvanas didn't have much time to prepare for this attack. We cannot afford to underestimate her. Everyone, fall into position. We strike on my command. Again, I need you to cover our backs. It's too risky to funnel everyone through the side of the keep all at once. There will certainly be traps.
Agreed. I'll guard the rear flank.
Let's move.
Jane, block the exits. Don't let them call for reinforcements.
Yeah,
There's
I
just
like that
chaos
painting
happening now.
cutscene. Yeah. I like that painting.
What's
What
going
happened?
on?
I flew 100 feet in the air.
Oh, you got Windseeker.
That was very abrupt. There's the Windseeker. Dura.
Yeah.
Oh, they're off. That's a hero character,
Yeah,
obviously.
This is going to be a nuisance, I think.
Oh, that's a lot of wind.
Whoa.
Well, this is neat.
You have to pretty much run against it.
Scenarios are like kind of weird mini dungeons. I'm kind of interested in seeing what the little island raids are.
They're even like pseudo dungeons because they're like it's like the hyperlinear scripted beginning of every AAA game,
Yeah.
but in MMO form. So it's just chaotic and spectacle, but also we're basically not doing anything.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing I hate about a lot of MMOs. Is like, here's some big important thing going on. You could sit in the back and just watch and have about the same experience.
Yeah, like I just did the Death Knight intro and a war breaks out that doesn't even finish anyway, and the outcome doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's all just waiting for that Arthas showdown to happen. A lot of wind. Windseeker, stop it.
Is left.
Yeah, that guy just runs away whenever we approach him.
Oh, dude, it's red light, green light.
Red light.
Yep, pretty much.
Just kill everybody else. Problem solved.
Oh,
It's
he's
even
immune to
weirder if you're a late
damage.
player to one of these events and you're like the only one there. Yeah, I've had that happen. I had that happen with multiple Death Knights. So I've made like several.
Oh yeah,
And
I
so
was
there's
the
just, like,
only player in my war.
super stilted looking. It's just like, wait a second, I'm the only guy.
I mean, it's still dozens of enemies and dozens of allies all hitting each other basically.
Yeah, it's not so bad when it's that kind of situation. It's worse
the
when
Death
it's...
Knight one has an army of undead fighting an army of Scarlet Dawn.
It's worse in games like Guild Wars, where you're like the only one there, and it's just like, oh, this mission was designed for at least 5 people. I am alone. Thank.
Okay, over here now. How do you do? Oh, he threw us over here, then came over here. That was not a good plan.
He pretty much.
He had a bad idea.
This is the worst game of red light, green light I've ever played.
Yeah.
It's also the only game of red light, green light I think I've ever played.
But don't let that hold you back.
Excellent work. Let's keep moving.
I'm ready.
I wonder if he's dead or not. Was that the guy that was zapping people with lightning in the CG intro?
No, this guy, he's a little bit like a
Who
purple
knows?
color as opposed to...
What the hell is that thing that guy's wearing? A Biletooth Master. There's some weird mounts.
Nathanos?
Give the word and I will teleport us to
Dumb name.
If we turn tail now, we just become prey. No, we will fight and die if we must for what we believe in.
Your time is up, King Anduin.
Hello. How's it going?
When are we allowed to attack?
Illyria, thank the light you've made.
Oh no. Oh no. I made a mistake.
Evidently now.
Whoa, this...
I decided to go hang out with all the untargetable enemies in the back. Turns out that was a mistake. They became targetable.
Was that a
very
bad
quickly.
idea?
I mean, double jumping out of the way is real convenient.
As you wish. Champion, with me.
When you were saying you were going to be a Death Knight by mistake earlier, I was like, no, don't edge me out of this. I like this class.
Demon Hunter,
Demon Hunter.
you mean.
Yeah, sorry.
Now you've made the mistake.
I was hoping you'd keep this interesting.
I mean, they are kind of like the weird, similar classes. You know, this edgy, dark.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're the two edgelord classes for sure. It was really funny watching like everybody like, yes, greetings, death and destruction. Yes, death and destruction, brother. Like, suffer well. I'm like, this is dumb. You guys are dumb.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like taking turns talking about nihilism, basically.
I was always kind of disappointed after the Death Knights. Like, you pretty much have this like strong intro and like a couple of quests here and there where you like run into your quote unquote class leaders. But after that, it's just like kind of empty and almost like no one talks about who the Death Knights are and like why they're like part of any faction and not just like going with the undead.
Oh yeah, you have the whole intro about how you broke free of Arthas. Then the justification for why you're with the Alliance or Horde is basically, hey, you used to be with the Alliance and or Horde. Be our ambassador for them. Thank you. And then you go. Then you just become Alliance or Horde, and that's the end of the Death Knight story, more or less.
There's with the Pandaren you could pick, but it's still weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. The landmines will explode on you.
That is the somewhat weird thing. Oh.
Last?
Bane! Pull them back!
Retreat!
No! They must not escape! The Horde is falling back again? What is their strategy here?
That accursed blight blocks our path. Our forces can't follow her.
We can't let the war chief escape. Capturing her is the only way to win this war.
Understood. We will not let you go alone.
Mekatork, can your flying machines get us past this blight?
I don't have many of them, but the ones I do are at your disposal.
So be it. Champions, with me, Mekator. Backtrack through the keep with the rest of our forces and station them at Brill. Ready to strike on my command.
You got it!
Like, it would make sense if we were just all hanging off of them, but no. We all hop on behind Mekator.
My face is inside Mekator's shoulders.
Stand aside, Saurfang. This war is not yours to bear alone. And there is no honor in killing you.
Your father was a man of honor, boy. You know nothing of the sort. I will never stand down. I eat, sleep, and die by the sword. What price have you paid for your people?
My father gave everything for the Alliance. The question is, are you willing to do the same for the Horde?
My life for the Horde!
Does Saurfang ever, like, sleep or something?
No. He sleeps with the sword.
I find it interesting. I mean, I know it's figurative, but he goes, you know, with a sword, and yet he has an axe.
Yeah, no, but like I'm just like, dude is in every fight so far in this storyline along with Sylvanas. I'm like, when do they rest? At least Sylvanas is out and dead. He's just a person.
Yeah, she doesn't need to deal with it.
Dude, like,
Saurfang's just
sit
busy.
down for a second. Delegate, let your army fight for a second.
So do you know the like weird thing about like what people used to do with Saurfang?
No.
What?
You could mind control him, and he did like stupid amounts of damage, if I remember right. So people would go in and mind control Saurfang, and use him just start wrecking Horde people for like a minute. It was bad.
What a traitor!
Alliance, hold!
No. I demand an honorable death.
My father once said that Varrock Saurfang embodied the honor of the Horde. He admired you for that. And so do I. Listen to me. There is no honor in this.
That is not for an Alliance king to decide.
At this moment, it is. Take him to the stockades. When I return, we will speak of honor and how it may yet be reclaimed.
If you return.
Were his arms bound at a completely confusing angle?
Yeah, he was just kind of grasping one of his forearms.
Is it because one of his shoulders pads is so huge, but only one of them?
Yeah.
So in order to make it not clip, he had to have a really weird animation.
I believe so, yeah.
Something like that.
It's so weird to be demounted for going indoors when you're not mounted. You're just a person running on their all-fours.
Look at you. The boy's playing soldier.
Our king just routed your army.
Muzzle your dog, Your Majesty.
Sylvanas Windrunner, you have led the Horde to a place without honor. Lordaeron is ours. It's over.
Your father would be so proud. Is that his? You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace when it suits you, little lion. But you're quick enough to kill.
I should have killed you when last we met.
How rude, sister. You're a guest in my home.
Your home? You desecrate that throne with your filth! Enough!
You put the torch to Teldrassil. But I failed those who burned. I will not make that mistake again. Surrender. Or die.
have won nothing.
This is such an upgrade.
It is, yeah. I actually, there's a story. I'm understanding it.
When you hit the consecutive cutscene, it features characters from the previous cutscene, as in, so you can
actually recognize.
So you can continue to recognize them and know who they are and where it's going. I think last expansion, every time there was a cutscene, it was different people, and I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is.
Well, I'm right next to Wander.
I'm also just so game for Greymane's fucking. I look like a pirate or something design.
Yeah, he's like a weird pirate werewolf. I like the pirate theme that just kind of goes around.
Yeah, in a world of like over-designed mega plate shoulders and stuff, he's just got like a pirate jacket, and he runs around on all fours instead of using a horse.
Yeah.
We're just back at the harbor, unceremoniously.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Horde will fall.
Yeah. Good to see you back on your feet. Many others were not so fortunate. Alfred lowers his head and whispers a prayer. King Anduin has returned to Stormwind Keep. Let's plan for what our next move will be.
Champion, Azeroth cries out for your aid. Come to Silithus. There's something you need to see.
Well, we'll just go with that.
He's a golem man.
Yeah, Magni Bronzebeard is a little bit less bronze and a little bit more diamond. That's a new thing.
I wasn't ready for golem man. Who the what?
What happened to him, actually?
I don't know what happened to Magni. That's something else from the last expansion.
Is it following something similar to the Guild Wars dwarves, where they all decided to become stone, or maybe he became a guardian of Azeroth or something, and that's why he became
we can look
crystal?
it up here.
Also, what's up with the core cast of the Alliance? The four main characters appear to be a human, a Worgen, which isn't even a vanilla race, and a blood elf?
Well, so she's actually a high elf. Illyria never became a blood elf.
Like,
she's one of the three Windrunner sisters. Illyria,
too bad
Marisa,
for the night
Sylvanas.
elves, the dwarves, and the gnomes. The other 3/4 of the starting races. Only one of the 4 starting races shows up in that group.
Yeah, I mean, Malfurion and Tyrande, they were recovering from Teldrassil burning.
Right.
So they probably weren't going to be.
We're going through this
at
portal,
that
I guess.
assault.
Wait, are you guys still back there?
Yeah. Wander was doing something.
I was just trying to figure out what the heck happened to Magni. And the answer is Wiki is a dense monster.
Oh god, yeah, diving down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Were you looking up? Were you looking up his wiki page, or were you googling his name? Why is he crystal? I feel like a thread about that topic is probably more useful than his general page.
Why is Magni Bronzebeard blue? Or no, that's why is King Magni frozen from 2012. That's the wrong one. 11. What the heck keeps happening to Magni Bronzebeard?
Does he look different in every game?
Apparently, there's posts from like 7 years ago where it's like, "What's up with Magni Bronzebeard?" And it's like, huh?
Yeah. Why is he frozen? Matches his appearance we just saw. They might have just thought that. But yeah, let's go in this portal.
Wait, you guys are going to a portal rather than on this ship?
Well, the objective is to go over to this portal.
Okay, I'll be over in a moment. I have flight form.
Oh, it's a piece of a blade or something, or ore or something. I saw this magma rock thing from a distance and thought it was a beating heart on a chain. I'm like, that's metal.
Oh, that's
the amulet, right?
I thought that's from Deathwing. Yeah, that's from Deathwing.
That's probably that seems like it'd be a Deathwing
that's like
thing.
a chunk of Deathwing armor, I think. Yeah, with the worm rest.
When I saw it from the distance, I thought it was a freaking beating heart.
Oh.
It does kind of look like it from a distance. It's got the right shape for it.
So you guys are over here investigating what's in this.
Look at all these dresses over here.
Huh? Oh, the dragonkin, I think they're called.
All right, let's go into Uldum. I wanted to sync it up in case a scene happens or something.
Oops, I already did it.
Oh,
I clicked.
Well. Okay.
I clicked fast.
Clicking to Uldum.
It's okay, nothing happened.
Now, remember, Silithus got stabbed by a giant blade wielded by a
Nope, already forgot.
giant god.
Already forgot.
What do you mean by remember? Was that established?
It was established at the end of the last expansion pack, which none of us were there for. Yeah.
You know, of all games, this game could do with the previously on when you boost a character.
Yeah.
That'd be more useful than the tutorial they forced you to do.
I have a feeling I'm in the wrong spot. Why are there horde all around?
You know.
Yeah, you're in the right spot.
Okay. I was a little bit frightened for a moment. Oh no, I'm in the midst of
I mean, they can't attack you.
Yeah,
not unless you turn on PvP mode anyway.
Mm-hmm. All right, and these are the
Silithus reached. Oh,
centaur-like
we're
creatures.
just supposed to.
Oh, this is the race of people that our last campaign, our original campaign, died with. we went into like we went to like the cat tar like town, and then our campaign ended. Huh. This place looks neat.
Silithus reached. Wait, so we have to fly there?
We can definitely fly, yeah.
Oh, can we fly here? Oh, so we can. All right.
What? Oh wow, yeah. This is exactly where our vanilla, no, not vanilla, but our level from our start level 1 campaign ended. Was this town?
Max campaign.
Yeah. Yep. We reached this town and stopped. I don't remember why we were here, but this is where it ended.
Yeah, this is one of the cataclysm areas. It's not a bad one.
We were like doing
fly for the giant sword in the skybox.
Mm-hmm.
We were like doing a quest where we were supposed to free people or something, and we stopped for the day. And then we were in Legion.
Mm-hmm.
My character's still logged out over there, I think.
I'm using the character that I was leveling with you guys, so I'll have to level another one up to 80.
The Maker's Ascent.
Oh, hey Keith, can you raise the threshold on your voice a little bit? It keeps cutting you off just a little bit every single time.
I can look for that.
Whoa. Yep. Giant sword.
Yep.
Seems to pierce the earth.
That's a cool looking giant sword
in
too.
Some kind of sword-like manner. Oh, it's like crawling. Its texture's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, can you imagine if the crawling textures in Dark Souls looked like these crawling textures?
Wait, crawling textures? You mean the flames coming up from the bottom?
No, like fly by it. There's kind of like this spinal effect that's going up the blade.
I see. It actually looks very reminiscent of the interiors of the ships that had been taken over by xenomorphs.
Like a traveling rib cage.
Yep.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently people are trying to look up the lore, and nobody understands why Magni is that.
Well,
That's the correct answer for any question about WoW, honestly.
I swear I did a quest where he seemed to be inside a mountain looking after the Heart of Azeroth, or he could communicate with Azeroth herself or something. And that was something that you could do in Taurus too, because Magni would.
Okay, good. I can open up my wings after I've fallen for a bit. This could have been an expensive death.
I flew around the opposite side of the sword.
I don't have a slow fall. I do have a really cool spell I look forward to testing with you guys. Even though it's probably not practical at all, it's just like a lore spell. But I can make, I can do an AoE walk on water because I can freeze the water under my feet. And all of us can walk across the ice together. It's like the coolest idea ever. It's like Magicka.
You made me lose it. We don't have time to lose. Our world's dying. Sargeras' sword cut deep. Our pain Sorry, I was hovering over the Heart of Azeroth and was like, wait, I can't read anymore. Her pain is driving the elements into a frenzy. I can hear Azeroth's voice, but she needs more than her speaker. She needs her champion. Far below us, in an ancient Titan vault called the Chamber of Heart, I sense she wishes to speak with ye. Come with me into the chamber. It may be your only chance to save her. Oh, and we get an artifact class.
Yep, that's the Heart of Azeroth. So I think what you do is you keep pumping golden crystals like the ones that we see around us now into it, and that sort of allows you to upgrade your traits.
Oh, there it goes into the weird triangle. All right. Oh, it's a 16 by 9 loading screen.
Yeah, really? It is.
It's a 16 by 9 loading screen, Wander. It happened.
When did these... They're modernizing.
It's revolutionary.
10 years kind of late. Oh.
Oh, yeah, there's the Maiden of Vitality. She's been impaled on crystal.
I remember when she was a raid boss and kicked my ass repeatedly.
Are we instanced right now?
Her.
Are you guys not
I
with?
don't see you guys with me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, view the events that led to Azeroth's wound.
Hey, let's watch that.
Let's watch. Ready?
Yep.
You have done well, mortals.
It is time.
We must gather our strength. Return home, children of Azeroth.
Illidan, we've done all we can.
Every choice, every sacrifice has led me to this moment. To face him once again.
You are not coming with us.
The hunter is nothing without the hunt. Did you not see this fate, prophet?
Fate? Our survival was never in fate's hands. Light be with you, Illidan Stormwraith.
Brother, your crusade is over!
Well,
this is eventful so far.
That was...
so they shrink him down and capture him so Illidan could fight him or something?
Illidan and presumably the rest of, a 20-man raid.
Is that
beat the tar out of him?
Is that Illidan all the way back when he was kind of good, or is that after he turned bad and then also after Black Temple and then he was resurrected or something in the game in the expansion?
Yeah, this is
new Illidan.
Okay, Illidan. Yeah.
So Illidan's several stages. Oh, we can walk on this glass in this room. So it's Illidan like several stages removed from any version I've actually experienced so far. Okay.
Correct.
Once upon a time, I read the trilogy of books about them. I don't remember any of it anymore, but I read all three.
Yeah, Shell was starting to read that. It sounded nonsense.
Yeah, once upon a time, I read all three Malfurion Illidan books.
Talk to Magni. Shell's watching the cutscene.
Oh.
We'll talk after.
Azeroth calls to you, champion. She offers a gift. One born of her own essence. The very heart of Azeroth. Infuse this amulet with power. It might be the only way to save her.
Sorry about that.
I feel like you shouldn't give the Heart of Azeroth to a Death Knight.
Yeah.
It was funny watching Wanderer scream because he was he has this horrible mask.
I've got this stupid mask that's like always just
has a gaping
low-key
maw with...
burping.
Okay, let's talk with Magni.
Yay. Azeroth's voice is growing fainter and fainter. If the seal on this chamber shatters, her soul will be lost. We've got one chance to save us all. Absorb the Azerite around the chamber, into the Heart of Azeroth, then unleash the amulet's power to seal the crack in the center of the seal. Yeah, seal the crack in the center of the seal, okay. Azerite can be a destructive force, but if it's channeled through your amulet, it can heal the world. Okay, so we get that and some gear and small Azerite shard. Okay, so yeah, instead of an artifact weapon, now we just have an artifact amulet.
Seal is close to shattering.
Oh, hey.
Alright, we just gotta absorb all of the wound. Oh, here they are. They're around here. I see them.
The funny thing is, I can sort of sense where you guys are on the map. But
oh right, we're on each other's maps. Yeah, I can tell because
I just see auras of people.
Yeah, we're rendered in the same setting one way or another because an orc said something near me, or someone said something in Orcish. Huh. I got Duglawas and Orcish said Targrum Ragatha Thromaz. It's just another player saying something out loud.
Oh, but they make it into the like Alliance common versus Orcish, so
it's because we're all near. Yep, Wanderbot just talked to me too via say. Because we're all kind of in the same location, but we just can't see each other. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping the low-key plot for this. I was kind of hoping the low-key plot for this game was too. Oh shit, Azeroth's dying. Alright, panic, go to a different planet.
Oops. I mean, that's just you talking from D&D experience.
You're not wrong.
You're just used to worlds ending.
It's true.
Lore got too complicated on this world. Blow it up. You must choose a reward. Jesus, I don't know what to... I don't know what stats are good for a Death Knight yet. I haven't actually paid attention.
I got a mod that
probably
tells
strength,
me which is my best upgrade, so I'm just going with that.
I don't really have a choice. It's just all armor, intellect, stamina. It just depends on if I want a cowl, a vest, or shoulders.
Oh wait, yeah, these are different item pieces. Right.
Yep.
I'll get a chest piece.
Oh yeah, can we preview it?
Control, I believe. Control click. Yeah.
Control click.
I did not pick a good choice. Oh well.
Is it ugly?
I've got like a weird cool. Leather stitched plate. It looks
barely look different.
Oh no, and I've also got like weird cloth around my arms. I made a mistake. Oh well.
Oh, they forcefully equipped the Heart of Azeroth, by the way. No other amulet exists anymore.
Well, that's fine. Amulets were dumb anyway.
Yeah. I get the shoulder guards.
The world's secure. For now. I can hear Azeroth again, although her voice is still weak. The elementals on the surface above have calmed down, even using just a fraction of its power. The Heart of Azeroth brought stability to this place. You'll need to return to Stormwind and inform your allies what transpired here. Remind them that no matter what happens with the Horde, our world must be saved. We'll speak again soon. The battle for Azeroth has only just begun. He said the thing!
The thing!
Ah!
The battle for Azeroth.
He said the thing! He said the thing!
Champion, it'll see you through the dark times ahead. I'll keep searching for ways to heal the damage done to Azeroth. When I have need of you, I can reach out through that talisman. I may be her speaker, but you are her champion, and she needs you to fight for her.
An Azerite power is available. Shift right click to preview? What the? Okay. So I guess all of our gear kind of ranks up based on things.
Choing.
What does all of our gear do it?
We're gonna hear that voice actor a lot, apparently.
Yep.
Oh, because he's
we're here
speak
now.
with us.
Okay.
Yes.
we just come back here a lot, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they blew up the other cities, and who gives a damn about Ironforge?
Oh, that's an animation.
Or the Exodar.
Oh.
Okay.
My shoulders are glowing now.
Well, you all here?
Yeah.
Yep. We're all here.
Yay.
Yeah.
We go.
They're all upgrade things. Can we respec these later, you think?
I have no idea, but we can probably replace the equipment.
Yeah, oh yeah, probably.
If you do shift right click...
It's doing the weirdest stuff. I like the animations.
No. Yeah, it's a nice animation. It doesn't look like you can respec it. I'm like clicking on the other options, but it's not giving it to me. But that's okay.
I just made it so that when I make my summon turn into Hulk, when it turns back to normal summon, it explodes. That'll be fun.
Is
Fair
it under which tab?
You shift right click on your chest piece or
whatever item you got.
Oh, you just right click on your chest piece.
Shift,
I suppose
right
it is
click.
the chest piece. Powers available. Right click to view.
Okay, I'll start reading the next one. The Heart of Azeroth, a powerful artifact indeed. Thank the light you were able to aid Magni. But I fear I bear dire news. While you're away, the Horde launched a brazen attack on Stormwind. I have a message from King Anduin. You must meet up with the keep at once.
I thought he was gonna be like, I bear dire news. We're under attack by a dire bear.
Champion, an urgent war council is underway.
And they actually have a voice-acted line from Anduin being like, come see me at the keep. And it's like, your guy just told me this. I mean, I guess Anduin Grams are a thing now.
Anduin Graham?
Oh, we're going to be hearing his voice actor a lot. I will admit, I do like the voice acting. It'd be great if we find out that there's like very few regular quests now and it's just all like kind of voice acted.
Sign up for a hot new account on Anduin Graham. It's like MySpace, but Tom's the only person you can be a friend with. Or was it Steve? Was it Tom?
It was Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're visiting Anduin a lot.
Take a look at that later. Decide what skill I want to have more.
Oh, you used to be dismounted in this room. I wasn't ready to just fly in here without... Oh, there it goes.
What news do you bring, Spymaster?
Recently, Horde agents broke into the stockades and freed 2 Zandalari prisoners. A princess and a prophet.
I'm aware. What of the 8 warships we sent in pursuit?
Only one returned. Survivors say they encountered strange and terrifying magics. And a massive Zandalari fleet.
Impossible! It's one of Sylvanas' tricks! It has to be.
Jaina, perhaps you could help us see what this survivor has witnessed.
It's a simple enough spell, provided the subject is cooperative. Show us. Show us what happened.
Oh, I think we click on his memory.
Yep.
Do we time that too, I guess?
I already did. I was like way ahead of you because I hit the previous route through.
If the Horde makes allies of the Zandalari, we won't have the power to stop them.
Then we must make allies of our own. My people command the most powerful navy in all of Azeroth. If I could bring Kultiras back into the Alliance...
Jaina, you're the reason they left the Alliance.
And dealing with that is the only hope we have of bringing them back.
I believe it is. And I believe you can. It will be difficult. And dangerous.
I will return with the fleet. Or not at all.
Be careful, Jaina. Light be with you.
That's not a mailbox, Wonderbot.
I forgot about that.
You forgot about the mailbox, Night Elves?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
For goodness sake, you're covering their maps. And that does not look right.
Oh, comfy. All right.
Clifford the Bedrock Dog.
Okay. Kultiras is the greatest naval power in Azeroth and former ally, but we've had little contact with them since Jaina's father, Lord Admiral Dalen Proudmoore, was defeated at Theramore. Many have criticized Jaina's decision that day, saying she believed so deeply in the promise of peace between the Alliance and the Horde that she betrayed her own father. Perhaps she feels this, the time has come to atone for this. Both as I am to put Jaina in harm's way, Kultiras must join the Alliance. Good luck.
You are always welcome.
Man, the lore for like...
Champion, meet me in the harbor when you are ready to depart.
So, Gen, how are your sea legs?
Steady as ever.
Take a 7th Legion vessel along as an escort. Secure a base of operations in Kultiras. Our plan must not fail. And please, look after Jaina.
As you wish.
And get this Worgen off my maps.
It's okay.
And sprinting buttons.
Yep. So, the lore for the whole, like, Kultiras thing is sourced in the Rexar DLC expansion that came after Wrath of the Lich King, Frozen Throne?
Like the things that are between real expansions?
No, like after. They had like this whole epilogue.
Frozen Throne. Oh, you meant Warcraft 3.
Yeah, sorry.
Right, Frozen Throne
it was this whole thing where it was like a bizarre RPG where you played as like Rexar.
Are you doing that shimmy in the air?
And like a couple other characters. And it was like
it's weird.
Actually, probably my favorite part about Warcraft 3. And for whatever reason, it's like they source half of the like post game lore or like pre-WoW lore off of that. It's really weird.
Fall off and die?
I was higher up than I thought I was.
Okay,
I was
here,
wrong.
rebirth to you.
I help.
I had the wrong height.
Yeah, the whole founding of Orgrimmar thing, like, is shockingly relevant, and I want to say most people have never played it, but then again, most people have never played Warcraft 3.
Ready to sail?
Yep.
And go.
The Alliance will endure.
We're going to Kultiras. Are all 3 of those areas this expansion?
No, the Broken Isles were Legion. Zandalar is for the Horde and Kultiras for the Alliance. But then there are a bunch of islands in between that we're supposed to be able to raid or do little 3-man missions on.
Oh, damn it. Broken Isles was last expansion. Oh, no. That means that whistle in my inventory doesn't work. That whistle was so cool. It says that it'll take me to the nearest flight master.
Yep. Makes me wonder what's going to happen eventually with this map. There's just going to be islands all over the place.
Sweet daughter of the seas. Ahoy, this child be mine. The Admiral's girl, his whole entire world. For as long as stars do shine. Promise you'll come back? I'll weather every storm if I know you are waiting for me.
Time to go, Jaina.
I love you, Papa.
Come topside, sweetheart.
Your loving mother will never forgive you, murderer.
Lady Jaina, we've arrived.
Thank you, Captain.
Now I'm done.
Okay.
Did you install Did you install it to an SSD?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I would never try to fit MMOs on an SSD.
It's a 500 gigabytes SSD.
Yeah, I don't usually have that generally have that much space. I think it's like 250. So like between my operating system and like a couple of AAA games, it's already like full enough that if I get any fuller, it'll like start breaking Audacity or something.
I bought a spare one. I bought one for my like operating system, and then I was like, ooh, this is really fast, and bought another one because it was on sale. And I haven't regretted that purchase. I want to get another one, but I don't have enough USB slots. But yeah, just to reiterate, so her father was like super racist. I don't even know what his justification was.
Especially to orcs or against what?
Orcs, ogres, Tauren, anybody. So he's like, I am unreasonably racist, and I'm going to attack Thrall no matter like what you say, Jaina. And so they kill him right then and there. And
But how did she blame herself for his death?
Well,
she just refused to help.
She could have sided with him
and
probably saved his butt, but instead she let Rexar and Thrall and company duke it out with him, and he lost.
That was one of the first times I kind of recognized a character I've never seen before, was because I'm like, hey, that's the guy from the cover of Warcraft 2, which I haven't played, but I've seen it. And he looks exactly the same as the guy on the cover. I'm like, oh, and then I'm remembering like, oh, right, this whole pirate angle coming here and there in this game actually makes sense because there was like a whole game where the human looked like a pirate on the cover.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll talk to Jaina?
Yep.
All right. Home again after all this time. Big quest. Daughter of the Sea. They're not letting us any closer to the keep. We'll have to walk from here. Returning to Boralis has stirred feelings I thought I'd left behind. Memories smoothed away by years like stones on the tide. All feels raw again. I do not know how this will end, only that we must try. So accompany Jaina Proudmoore to an audience with Catherine Proudmoore. I wonder, is Catherine her mother or someone else?
Have we spent most of this session in cutscenes?
Maybe.
A single spark can set the world aflame.
State your intentions.
I am Jaina Proudmoore. I have come for an audience with Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore, my mother.
We're taking you to Catherine, all right.
it! You'll answer to her for your crimes against Kultiris.
As you wish.
Clear the way! Dangerous prisoners coming through!
I see the city guard is as disciplined as ever. My father was so proud of them. And now they see me as a criminal.
Mummy, who's that lady?
Come on, we're going home, now!
I suppose I have earned this.
Get those civilians back! Form a perimeter!
It's the daughter of the sea! Lady Jaina, is that really her? She's come back to finish us!
Murderer!
Traitor!
I will suffer what I must. For the Alliance.
So, my wayward daughter returns to the kingdom she betrayed. Why?
I have come to ask Kultiris for aid. On behalf of the Alliance.
The Alliance? Ha! Where were they when we begged for their help? When our husbands and sons and brothers were slaughtered at Theramore?
Do not blame the Alliance for my actions.
So you admit it? You admit that you were responsible for the deaths of our men?
I was. But I will do anything in my power to ease the suffering of Kultiris.
Catherine, enforce our laws. The punishment for treason is death.
Do you accept the judgment of your homeland?
I accept your judgment, Mother.
You are no daughter of mine.
Do what you will. She is nothing to me.
Might still be in the cutscene.
I'm actually sitting like, oh good, I wasn't lagging that behind, because I did an emergency bathroom break when I was like, shall we reading quests for a little bit? And then I came back and like, oh shit, they left. And I'm like, oh shit, they're doing a cutscene.
It's funny how they put us in a cell and there's a dude immediately next door named Flynn Fairwind.
Yeah, this is not a very secure prison.
Also, I have my summons in here. They auto summon every time I go to a new location, so I'm very not alone in here.
Okay, who wants to be Flynn?
Hope you had a nice nap. You're gonna need your strength. I'm relieved you woke. Well, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. You started getting a bit twangy there.
Yeah. He's sort of piratey,
like,
but
broke. I'm relieved you woke up. Having to carry you would make this job far less appealing. The name's Flynn. My client is Boralis, and my client. This is really hard to do when I don't know what the words are. My client in Boralis is paying me a king's bounty to break you out of here. You, my friend, are incarcerated in Teldrassil. Used to be a legit prison till the Ashvale Trading Company brought it. Now it's Priscilla's own personal fortress, riddled with scum on both sides of the bars. Wasn't hard to bribe my way into this cell. Now we just have to get out. Not to worry, I have a plan. I declined. Whoops.
No, I am fine with rotting in prison.
As if I can leave. Like, hit me.
Hit. Fine.
brute!
That's racist.
God! Help! Hey, what's going on in there?
Oh, just because I'm a worgen, I'm a brute. I see how it is.
I can say he made a pass on me, and I was not going to have it.
I got EXP for punching him.
What? Didn't even hit the lever. Okay.
Hit the lever.
Riot, boys! Give them hell!
I was hoping we'd wind up and punch the lever too.
Well, they have terrible armor.
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't be able to punch out somebody's armor.
They probably haven't seen much for war in years.
I like that drunk guy at the back.
I like you right click on the chest and you do the vanishing animation the rogues do and instantly are dressed. It's incredible.
Yep. Magic clothing.
At this point, we're just magicians. We're perfect.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, you'd think after 110 levels of fighting gods and all sorts of other crap, we'd figure out how to turbo dress.
Turbo dress.
Yeah. Clearly.
They keep having to invent next level cloth over and over again. These cloth look next level weird. The deep sea satin.
Oh right, yeah, because there's new cloth every expansion. So I was gonna say though, we spent like half of the first hour, if not more, watching cutscenes.
I mean, that's the very beginning of the
That's actually kind of nice.
It's a trip. There's so much context for once.
Yeah.
Keys are ruined. That was some serious firepower. Just what kind of powder is this? Hey, help me grab some of this stuff.
Oh, we're gonna blow things up.
Oh, one
obviously.
more thing. Well, two. Ah, that's better. I felt naked without these. Let's move.
He looks and acts a lot like my original rogue I always played as.
Why, were you ever on RP server?
No.
But that's just how you imagined he would act.
Yeah. Like I played that rogue for like 4 years or something. I had alts that I'd grind. I had like minor alts I'd jump between constantly, but like there was one main character I was just always stuck on, and the only max level.
Now for a little spark. You may want to take a step.
I spent a lot of time waiting for raid groups and like to get in raid guilds and whatnot. So I had a lot of time to level up my other characters.
You guys all have everyone has a weird naked copy of him.
Yeah,
oh, that's funny.
because
yeah.
there's supposed to be the other inmates escaping.
Inmates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in every companion quest they've had for this expansion, the last one and stuff, it's just weird generic copies of them for your allies.
Yeah.
Instead of making them invisible, they're like a weird minor character. Those guys are a whole category in the interface menu. There's minions and then there's quote-unquote minor characters, which are like those guys.
Huh.
It's like you can tell them to not render their names on screen because they're literally just quest duplicate characters for your teammates. So mine don't have names right now.
Smells like a freebooter's hammer.
Of course, the sewer escape.
Yeah. Listen, you always gotta start RPGs by killing rats.
10 rats. Yeah. If you ran into one of these when you were level
rats
1,
could
they
kill
would destroy you in one
Magtheridon.
shot. Yeah, they would, oh jeez.
Rats of unusual size?
Yeah, send these rats into molten core. They'll solve it real quick.
This is exactly like when you reach,
No, it was just my other leg.
it's like when you reach, Skellige. I guess you don't know what that is actually. But you just reach like the Norse island in Witcher and everything's stronger there. And you're like, why is this entire land harder? Ah, hello.
Uh-oh.
No. Wait, is he gonna eat him?
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm officially done.
And it's burrowed into the sand.
Come on, our ride should be waiting for us.
Oh, I
just
got
off the
mixed up.
beach.
I thought that was our friend.
Nope.
I thought our guy just got eaten. I'm like, oh, that was quick. No more of that guy.
These guys remind me of the little tiny crabs I dig up out of the
We're
sand.
back to not flying. That means I don't use a mount.
Flynn, over here.
Back to not flying, which means I start flying.
Whenever we're not using mounts, that means I'm just not gonna. I mean, not be able to fly. That means I'm just not gonna use a mount.
What is going on in there? It sounds like you started a riot.
No idea what you're talking about. But I think we finally have some real dirt on Ashvane. A new gunpowder, like nothing I've ever seen. Oh, and I rescued the target, of course. Crime buddy, Talia, crime buddy.
Wait, I recognize you. You arrived with Jaina Proudmoore. You're the Alliance emissary.
Alliance emissary? Cyrus didn't mention that. I would have charged him double.
You're lucky he's paying you at all. Now row.
Dishonored flashbacks are real. Oh, that was a quick escape from a prison island.
Yeah.
Here we are, Borealis Harbour. Aside from Proudmoore Keep, it's the most heavily guarded part of the city, and the only place most visitors ever get to see. Looks like another Alliance ship has already docked. Hopefully they got a warmer welcome than Jaina did.
Both of my summons are swimming in the water. One on each side. It's funny because one of them looks really desperate, like he can't swim.
Thanks for the lift, Tay. I'll report to the old man.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
In any minute now, Shell will be here.
Yep, so she can voice actor.
Sorry. Okay. Talia, hey, isn't she the warrior that was making
with the hammer that we saw earlier? Yep.
Yeah,
is that Jaina Proudmoore? I can hardly believe it.
She's got a bit of an accent, yeah.
Yeah. Cyrus has raised me since I was a child.
Nope, different accent.
What?
It is not a country accent.
I was Cyrus. What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
I don't
You'll
even
hear her voice again. She was talking during that entire cutscene.
I don't even have that.
I wasn't paying attention
dialogue.
because I was trying to. Someone kept yelling in chat, and I didn't like it. Not like our chat, but like in the text box off to the left. I keep trying to get rid of it, and nothing ever works. Cyrus has raised me since I was a child. He taught me how to fight, how to ride, how to sail. By the time I entered the Guard, I was already better trained than some of my instructors. They didn't appreciate that.
Where are you reading this right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, right here.
Nope.
Talia.
Yeah.
No.
What's the situation?
I grew up hearing tales of the great kingdom of Lordaeron
and tales of its fall. The Scourge took
Really?
my mother, my father, and my homeland before I was even old enough to understand. I don't know, we have different texts somehow.
That's interesting. Is that the new powder Flynn was talking about? It's hard to believe the Lord Admiral would willingly hand you and her daughter over to Lady Ashvane. She must have had her reasons, right? Okay. This looks similar to what you have. Yeah. I think a proper introduction is in order. My name is Talia, member of the Proudmoore Guard and squire of Sir Cyrus Crestfall. Talia salutes firmly. Cyrus asked me and Flynn to break you out of that Ashvane prison and get you settled here at the market, but he neglected to mention that you're with the Alliance. I must say, it's an honor. Let's get you up to speed. Okay, visit the ferry dock, the Snug Harbor Inn, and the Tradewinds Counting House, and the Flight Master. Oh.
Just meet every NPC, period.
Come back with stories. Don't worry about the prison break.
Something to report.
Here in the market,
Okay,
you're
yeah, so
just
she did have a
another
little bit of a
Now,
sort
let's
of
get
British
you settled
accent.
Oh wait, is she coming with us? She is.
Yeah.
We're going on a
She's
tour.
guide.
Yeah.
Look at this. Well, there's... Yep.
I forgot your name was just your username with an umlaut.
Oh, ferry dock visited.
Yep, the dock is back here.
That'll teach me not to follow you.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's this glowy man over here.
Oh.
This ferry connects to stations all
Okay.
along the Sound Imperial coast.
Oh,
You'll need a ferry pass from the harbour master.
he's our boat flight master. Like you straight up get the "you don't know any locations connected to this one" message you normally get for flights. That'd be cool if we do like a Morrowind style real recontextualization of travel.
I like that. There's even a cute little boat icon on the map.
There's a little boat.
The counting house is under heavy guard
Okay, we're
today
supposed to
and
go
night.
Snug Harbor Inn? Is this the inn?
Yeah, bank.
Yeah, this is my bank. My other class items are in here.
Speaking of, I should probably move over all of my old artifacts.
Yeah.
They are complete useless.
Yeah, banker. Not the auction yet. The Snug Harbor Inn. Oh, that's just an inn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, there's
And we
a
found
quest
it.
over here too.
I suppose we can pick up that quest before.
We'll
heading
pick it up
further
when we're
on.
done.
From
I
the
think.
Master Scrapper. Oh, it's a little gnome. Want me to just read it?
1 second. I went to the inn.
I'll go back to the dome where Keith is.
Because I could just share it when I read it.
Yeah, you might as well.
Hello, friend. Would you like the scoop on the latest invention of the century? It's called the Scrap-O-Matic 1000. It's the device that can triple, no, quadruple your production capacity as a crafter of armor, weapons, or other gizmos your adventurers wander around with. Here, take these pants and use the Scrap-O-Matic on them. You'll get the hang of it.
So we acquired pants to scrap.
Can I help you?
Oh, this is like a thing.
Oh.
Scrap the pants.
We gained scrapped cloth.
Ah.
They're adding weird crafting. Okay.
I mean, it's sort of like, remember in Guild Wars 2, how you could
Yeah.
scrap items and make it into raw resources?
This machine's gonna change everything. And just like that, you're back in business. All the materials you put into making the item come back to you with the Scrap-O-Matic 1000. Well, maybe not all the materials, but hey, something's better than nothing, right? Oh, and keep an eye out for Explusum. Explusum? It's what we've discovered as a magical byproduct of the scrapping process. It's quite potent and only shows up when we scrap really fancy stuff.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping we'd get one of those that we could just carry around.
We got
Giving
an
it
achievement.
Actually, come to think of it, I might as well just toss in all of my old garbage.
Yeah. Did you get anything out of it though? I can't find the scrap cloth they said I had.
Oh, cannot be scrapped. Cannot be scrapped. So anything predating this expansion cannot be scrapped.
What is a?
Huh. Probably because they didn't have items
It's called a-
designated for
Yeah.
He's called a bottle trader, but he's really just an alcoholic. I guess we'll set this as my home.
That is something I haven't
Well,
seen
he
in a long
buys full
time.
bottles and he sells empty ones.
Yeah.
Bottle trader.
I'll empty your bottles for a price.
I'm in the business for bottles, but I just can't find empty ones anymore. They're all full of things.
Everyone's crowding her. Ah! Should I read her dialogue? Are you guys over here?
Yep.
Beautiful, isn't she? Cyrus gave her to me when she was
Ready
just
to
a
meet the
hatchling.
Harbour Master himself? Good crest. Okay. These days, Cyrus is the Harbour Master, but he used to be one of the Dalen Proudmoore's most trusted knights. I lost my mother when the Scourge hit Lordaeron. My father sent me here to be raised away from the war. I don't know much about him, just that he was a Stormwind knight who gave his life fighting the Lich King. Dalen handpicked Cyrus to raise me, and forced him to take a desk job. It's the only reason he wasn't there at Theramore. He's probably checking in on that other Alliance ship. Let's go.
For Coltyrus.
All
You'll
right.
feel at home here in no time. Now let's check in with Cyrus.
Is that up high or down low?
I don't know.
I'm thinking it's down low. If he's at the harbor.
I think it's on top of the wall.
Oh,
I don't know.
I started going down and I'm like, I feel like I'm going the wrong way.
Okay, maybe I'll go up. Whoop.
Yeah, this is just like a dead end for me. This is not working out. Oh boy.
What if it's both?
Why don't the circles?
I found the Harbor Master's office. Yeah, you drop down.
Oh, you drop what?
Yeah.
Down here?
Yeah, down to where I am.
Oh, okay, I'll come down. Took some damage doing so, but... Over here. You have to sort of jump down off the side.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Oh, wait, I went the wrong way again, I think. Shit. I thought I saw you guys, but I think it was somebody else that looked like it might be you.
I have the glowing yellow shoulders.
This is a nightmare.
I'm the idiot with mismatched weapons.
There we go. Ow. Stubbed my wolf toe.
Come on, the Harbour Master's office is just through here. Wait, what's going on?
Stand down! Don't you know who that is?
But sir, Lady Ashvane ordered...
Lady Ashvane. Do you serve Lady Ashvane? Is that Lady Ashvane's crest upon your shield?
No, sir.
No. You serve Colteris. You wear the crest of Proudmoore. And you take your orders from me. Now stand down and let them pass. We shall parley in my office.
Aye, sir. Let them through.
King Greymane, it is an honor. You are free to remain in the harbor on my authority. Talia, prepare a full briefing for our guests.
Aye, sir.
You must be the Alliance emissary. I'm glad Flynn and Talia were able to get you out of the damn prison. I'm Sir Cyrus Crestfall. On behalf of the Proudmoore Admiralty, I welcome you to Colteris. Cyrus extends his massive hand warmly. I assume we're all synced up, yeah?
Shake it.
And had her own
Okay, shake his hand.
as a traitor. Why would you help us?
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you? I was in a battle many years ago. It was the Second War? Tough to keep them all straight. An orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the gunwale ripped across the deck and tore into a friend of mine. Should have been his ticket home, but he was a stubborn one. Refused to leave before the war was won. So he patched himself up and told the healers he was fine. A few days later, he woke up screaming and drenched in sweat. Infection had eaten away at his insides. My friend never saw another sunrise. By the time he asked for help, it was too late. Colteris still bears the scars of the Third War. No one feels this more deeply than Catherine Proudmoore. But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept her blind to the infection that has spread throughout our kingdom. The land I love is falling apart, so I'm asking for your help. Colteris needs the Alliance just as badly as you need us.
I see. Then we shall prove to Catherine Proudmoore the same truth that I learned at great cost. In unity, there is strength.
Right, ready to talk with Talia?
Yep.
I kind of like
Right.
zooming into first person to look and like directing the scene a little bit, but then like the
Oh,
NPCs
yeah.
are like covered in pandas.
Yeah, I know. We do have a lot of other players that don't really care about the cinematography.
They'll just stand inside the character. I'm
I
sitting
wish
here
you
like
could turn off. Can't you turn off other people's
Yeah, I
names?
think I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah,
there is
you
a
can do that,
density of
actually.
names around here that's a little rough.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Here, let's see. It's systems. Is
It's
it
interface, actually.
Interface,
Interface
yeah,
names.
interface then names.
names?
I'm just gonna turn on enemy, and that's it.
I'm gonna turn off friendly players, but will I be able to see you guys? No, I don't even see you guys anymore.
No. We're on your map, though. You just have to recognize us via our beautiful faces and Wander's weird nightmare screaming mask.
And horns. I mean, you guys are identifiable enough, I suppose.
I only have one ear.
Yeah.
That's easy to see at a distance.
Okay, that's a lot better. Now we don't have names everywhere.
No, it still looks like a mess, but it is a little bit better.
Okay, Talia. Everything here changed when Dalen Proudmoore was defeated. Jaina must have had her reasons, right? The old knight. I've never seen Cyrus fired up like this. Sounds like we have work to do. All right, complete quest. I grew up hearing tales of the great kingdom of Lordaeron, and tales of its fall. The scourge took my mother, my father, and my homeland before I was even old enough to understand. Sanctum of the Sages.
Hey, you get different flavor text than we do.
Yep. Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. For it says Cyrus has raised me since I was a child and taught me how to. Wait, isn't that what you said last time?
Maybe it switches it around so it's not the same twice over. So that
seems
you
like
don't
a lot
get
of work for
bored.
a lot of not much.
It might just be a conditional mistake based on your class or race or something. I think it gave us the dialogue here that you got when we were on the dock.
Huh.
That's weird.
Interesting. Sanctum of the Sages. Sounds like you'll be working with us for a while. Cyrus will charter a naval transport between here and Stormwind, but I expect that you'll want something a bit faster for day-to-day use. Head back upstairs and take a left when you get outside. You'll find an old study where the Tide Sages used to conduct their magic rituals. Surely your Alliance mages have already sensed its power. Inform them they may open their portals there. The harbor guards will keep the room secure. Speak with a 7th Legion mage in the Sanctum of the Sages.
That minion, the Void Walker or whatever, looks so much cooler than he used to.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
He used to
crap.
look so boring, but now he's all like...
That's really impressive looking.
We can do this. Actually, that Warlock's helmet looks pretty cool, too.
Yeah.
I'll have a Warlock someday.
Cyrus takes an official-looking document from his jacket, signs it, and offers it to you. Here, this will give you access to the ferry system. Ferry pass. There are ferry stations all along the interior coastline of the town. Don't forget about them during your travels.
I think the following will be cast on you, Ferry Pass. I like how that's just like a pretend quest. Basically, he just gives you that, but it has to be a quest, so you'll click on them.
All right, so we're going to speak with the sages.
I'm going to very quickly sell all of the garbage that I'm carrying around from the previous expansion.
Reputation vendor over here.
Yeah. With the reins of the Admiralty Stallion. I was really hoping I could preview what that looks like.
The Stallion of Admiralty.
Some recipes too. Weesh. We're gonna need some money.
A null targeting barrel? What? What does that have to do with
this shot
nulls?
right here with all of us at the table.
Keep your powder dry.
Oh, of all of us, like, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I need to find the hotkey for hiding the inventory. I mean interface.
Alt Z.
Alt Z. Oh, that's control. Whoops. There we go. And print screen. Oh, right. When you print screen it, the WoW tries to print screen in WoW also. Yeah, we like lined up for a good shot there. If it wasn't for the fact that Talia was glowing behind me, so she glows through us.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. Maybe if you select someone else,
Why do I have
it doesn't
my name
work.
shown at all?
I sort of lined it up so that she was like off to the left of me and sort of unnoticeable.
Shell, when you do the thumbnail, I think you should keep this mask.
Your horrible one?
Really? You're not going to keep it much longer than what it will take us to get the next
You look
item.
like some sort of demonic tarot card for justice or something. Where it's like a blind woman bleeding and covered in thorns or something, and then like, why? Who drew this? What's like, what? Why?
Burps. Burp justice. All right, let's get out of here.
Burp justice?
Yeah. I'm burping constantly. Whatever I ate, like
It's just emanating
years ago.
this gas out of its mouth.
Non-stop. This poor guy.
Well, I have a comic to recommend to you, Wander, called Gyo. That's about that.
What?
Yeah.
7th Legion Mage.
Hello.
This place is steeped in magic. Can you feel it? What kind of rituals were they going to do here, I wonder? Okay. The local authority has given us permission to open portals here.
Safe travels.
Oh, we're making the town portals.
Yeah. There they go.
Oh, yeah. Exodar and Ironforge.
Just immediately Alliance troops start pouring out. This eventually immediately
we
becomes,
invade.
like, conquering of Kultiris. Yeah.
We're here to make up for past mistakes when we let you live.
Oh, you're not going to just immediately take our peace offering? Well then, conquering time!
This is
Thus
way
far-
easier.
Thus far, it seems like they're setting up the whole coup thing with Proudmoore's. Oh.
I've trained my whole
Yeah, Jaina taking over or something?
No. You know that lady with the overdone purple eyeshadow?
Well, yeah.
Like,
She's the classic Jafar.
yep, the advisor.
Not so
that's-
fast, Jafar.
Okay, so I'll speak for Talia again. Oh, well, she's doing up I grew the tail. Yeah, I grew up with the tails, so I don't need to read that again. Sanctum of the Sages. All set? Good timing. I have your briefing ready. Kultiris must be unified before it can be of any help to the Alliance. Let's get you briefed on current situations in each of our major territories. Then you can take a look at the map behind me and make the call where you want to go first.